Have you realized what is going on here? Hello Internet, it is Gong of CGTN Digital, the nerd of CGTN. Do you know what is going on there? You can see that there's this girl that's dancing in front of a smartphone, and there is this virtual character doing exactly what she is doing on the big screen. As you can check it out here. That's her dance, and through the smartphone, projected into the big screen, and there's this virtual character doing exactly the same. If you're interested in technology or movie making, you would know that this is called motion capture, right? But motion capture usually requires this girl to wear a completely black suit with white dots on it and with advanced cameras capturing her motion. But now, as you can obviously see, the only thing that's capturing her is a smartphone. This is the future. This is the future technology in front of you. This is what we are going to get in just a few years or maybe months in the near future in our smartphone. So this is what Qualcomm has been doing. This is Qualcomm's NPU has been doing. This is AI in everyone's smartphone. Hi, welcome to the world's first supply chain expo in Beijing. Now let's give you a tour into the digital section to find out what is the future of our consumer products. Now let's move on. There are hundreds of suppliers of digital technology in this place. They're all showcasing what they have for our future. This is not the current products. All of these are supply chain technology that is going to be applied on our products. So now let's go to the next stop. This brand is called ZTE. If you know anything about it, it used to be the biggest competitor of Huawei. And now let's check out what they have. There are a few very interesting technology. Wow, that's very crowded. Everybody's trying this thing. Since I came here, this place has always been so crowded with people. Now let's check out the first technology they have. So let's look at here. This seems to be a very normal smartphone. There's nothing wrong or special with it. But now let's check out. So you can see the display. There is no front camera on it, right? This is totally white, means it is displaying everything. Right, you can see we can switch to other apps, and this part is working fine, right? And there is no front camera. You may think that the front camera will pop up here, right? Or the front camera is hidden somewhere. But let's see. When I switch to the front camera, there is a camera. I can cover it. Can you see? This is the camera over here, right? Checked. But you can see when we go back to this app, it is displaying white. So interesting, right? This is ZTE's way to hide the front camera. It is under a normal display. It's camera under display because you cannot see the camera, but it is working. It is actually working, right? It's looking at me, right? This is the new technology that is coming to our phones. This technology currently can only be applied to 1080p screens, but now latest supply chain tech have been able to put it on a 1.5K or 2K screens. So things will get better in the future. Let's believe in it. Okay, so this is the first product that we would like to use. Now let's come into the next thing. Next thing is even more amazing to our eyes. This pad. They call it a 3D pad, right? So I think there is no way our camera can capture this creative effect. There is just three creatures that is floating in the space station-like place, and they're trying to eat a nut, right? Everything seems so normal, but to my eyes, this video has 3D effects, just like the 3D video, the 3D movies we're watching in a movie theater. I don't know how they make this happen, but this pad is showing me, this is displaying 3D videos. You can look at me here, So when I look at this screen, you can see this buddy, right? I think this buddy is about this close to me, and the two smaller ones are there. So they're not on the screen. In my eyes, they're not on the screen. So these three buddies are floating at about this place, not on the screen. It's obvious that and this nut is now flying toward me. This guy is now trying to eat it toward me about this far. And those other two are this far. This is pure 3D effects on naked eyes. I'm not wearing anything. I'm just looking at it, and it can give me 3D effects. How amazing is that? So ZTE has been working on this technology for years, and now they're finally made this happening. The secret behind this is that they're using the front camera to capture my eyes. So it knows that I'm looking at it and where my eye is, and it will automatically switch to the 3D mode based on the motion of my eyes. So when I look at it, it is also looking at me. That is how it works. So it knows where they should put the display, where they should display the images that can trick me into believing it is 3D. And so this is the thing. And the third product seems like they're holding it. I'll have to ask them if they allow me to use it. 您好，我可以看一下这个眼镜吗？可以。So this eyeglass, do you know Google Glass, the project that they have abandoned? ZTE is still working on it. So when I'm wearing the glass, I can see that in about this place, there's a UI in front of me. This is a normal glass. I can see the world. It's not a VR glass, so I can still see the world like normal. But there is a UI element about this far on this place, and I can use my hand to control the content on it. So I don't know if there is any way for you to see it. My cameraman is trying hard to focus on the inner side of the screen, and you can see there is a screen on it. You can see there's images, just little square images on it. It can be hard to capture. I don't know if there is any way you can see it. There's something square on it. So this is it. So it's really light. Like there is no battery at all, but I believe there has to be one, of course. So this thing, ZTE told me that this is only 40 grams in weight. So when I'm wearing it, it's just like any other eyeglasses. The only problem is that it seems a little bit bigger than normal. So this is the thing. You can see that even if they're only making smartphones, they're still trying new technologies in the supply chain, right? These technologies have not been applied to our phones, to our digital life now. But in the near future, they will when these technology matures, this will be the features that we all use with our own gadgets. How great is that? So now back to normal. China is holding the world's first supply chain exposition in Beijing. And this is the digital technology part of it. So there are totally 5 parts. We also have green tech, also have like logistic tech, or any other and many other things that is amazing to watch, and we will bring it to you in the coming days. So today is only like a teaser. It's only like getting you to know the gist of it, and we will show you even more things maybe tomorrow and the day after tomorrow by my other colleagues. So stay tuned at CGTN. We will bring you more amazing things that is coming to our life in the near future. And now let's move to the next booth. Have you seen that Apple logo over there? There's this Apple logo over there. It seems like Apple's here, but they're not really here. So the companies on this booth are actually Apple suppliers. So there are 3 companies on display, and they are showing you not the Apple technology, but the technology they're using to help Apple That is what we mean supply chain. You know, supply chain can be global, supply chain can be domestic, supply chain can be anything. So to make anything happen, to create any products, we need a great products. We need global efforts like Chinese companies and companies from other countries work together to form an international or even global supply chain to make things actually work. You can see here, there is this machine, there are many cameramen that are interested in this. This robot hand is sculpturing on the surface of an egg. You can see that this is a very cool. This is very cool. You know, I think this possibly is how Apple use robot hands to write our names on our AirPods maybe. You know, there are many customizations that we can do with Apple products, and writing our name on it is one of it. And this could be how they get this done. So these companies, they told me that they choose to remain silent. They don't want to tell us much about the relation between them and Apple. They only tell us they are Apple suppliers. So they are on the Apple supply chain, but they won't tell us what exactly they do for Apple. That's very tricky. How Apple have been doing good to keep a secret, and seems like this is also some secret they want to keep from us. So we won't be rude and ask them that what they have. And also you can see, so with similar products, with similar technology, they're also building the unibody of a Mac. I don't know if you know of this part. The C side of Apple's MacBook is built with just one piece of metal. So this is what they do, and this seems to be the machine that actually made this happen. And so we don't know exactly. We don't know this exactly. We're just guessing here because they don't tell us the truth, the whole truth. And also they have other devices like these big robots. You know, these robots are doing also other procedures of producing a spinner. It seems to be a spinner, like the holding our finger, and this is spinner. This is all the process that's needed for a spinner. There is no worker here. Everything here is robotic. So it's really advanced technology. Everything is robotic. They told me that for 100 modules of this kind of how to say streamline, for 100 modules of the streamline, only 2 people are required to look after it. You know, I don't know if you see like factories in factories we know before. So for every module there may be 1 or 2 workers there, and now 2 workers can manage 100 modules. So that's high-level automation. And let's check out something more. What is happening here? There's more robot hands. I think this is about logistics, how they carry things around. Like they carry different things and it's rotating. Seems like this is the visual testing platform. So it seems like there is this robot hand and robot eyes. So examining, taking picture of the parts and making sure they're exactly built as what they intended to be. Sometimes machines make mistakes, and this is the machine that checks if other machines made a mistake and how to correct them. Right, this is the thing, and I think this is so amazing, right? I have been reporting on the World Robot Conference, also in Beijing. We have seen similar things, but we never know that how they actually work as a whole, right? And this seems to be it. There's robot eyes, robot hands, and also streamline. So everything here is to check to actually do something. Yeah, this is great. And now let's move on to the next section. Now let's move on to the next section. These Apple suppliers, they choose to remain secret. They don't want anyone to talk with me about what is going on here. So everything I just said was based on what I know about Apple supply chain, and also my guess. Some part of it is I'm only guessing here, and this is it. So now let's move on to the next section. So this company, maybe you're not so familiar with this company. It's called iFly Tech. If you're familiar with the Chinese technology, you may know it. But if you're from other countries, this may need some introduction. iFly Tech used to be a company that helped people to do transcripts. So like when I speaking here in front of you, there will be a caption generated based on what I said. This is what the company used to do, and now the company, working so many years in language, they have managed to create a large language model that is compatible with ChatGPT. Now let's check out what is going on here. As you can see, this is a web surface that is all Chinese language. It's called Smart Writing. Seems like they're writing something. This lady is now giving instructions to the AI, just like what we see in ChatGPT, but all in Chinese. So 800 words on this event. Okay. Now it starts writing. Oh, it seems faster than ChatGPT. I don't know if you have been working with large language models. Usually they don't produce words at this fast speed. Check. Seems to be cool. We have something more to demonstrate. So previously, so like this morning when I came here, this machine can not only this machine can not only generate words or articles, it can also generate picture, and even generate an AI-based news announcer like me. It can generate virtual people and let virtual people speak for me. So maybe in the near future, this thing will replace me to do the reporting here, and maybe I'm out of my job. Oh my God, it's like I'm reporting here on technology that will replace me in the near future. Okay, let's see if there is a demonstration here. 您好，您好，想问一下能不能帮我们来做一下这个生成的？对，这样就可以了。
好的。咱们现在就开始。
对，您现在就开始就行。
我要介绍吗？
没事，我来说就行。Okay, she's so eager to. Okay, now she's going to create a video out of just a few text. They want to write something about tea, and so this is the words it wrote based on our instruction, and tell it to generate pictures, also generate videos. And now it's just generating. You can see here it is generating, and it's about tea. So let's see. Chinese tea is so this looks like a normal video editing interface that I use every day. And let's play the video. 16-second video. This is not a real girl. This is a sample girl. Now she's speaking. Her mouth seems to be valid. Her mouth matches what she speaks. 还可以上双语字幕是吗？ This can also, now let's translate that into English, and you can check the subtitle. It's still loading. It may take a few seconds, and there it is. So let's focus on the subtitle to see how it plays out. You can see there is English subtitle now, so we can understand what it is. Green packaging, green color, it attracts tea lovers all over the world. Every piece of tea contains a gift of nature. It is the best choice to taste life. So everything here are generated by the AI. This whole video, even this girl is not real. This is so scary to me, and I want to ask her how many videos they can produce every day. 像这样的内容的话，咱们比如说就摄像机薄弱公司我买了，我一天能生成多少内容量？
一天能生成多少？
或者说咱们生成速度是什么样的？
要不咱给一个总体的生成的音视频量吧，大概2000万。
就是从咱们做好这个平台到现在，
对，
已经生成2000万条这样的。
2000万条音视频。
大概什么时候上线的？
去年5月份。
Okay, 行，明白了。So this platform is already gone into commercial operations. It means they're charging companies money for this, and since last May, so in just 1.5 years, this platform has generated more than 20 million videos, like what we saw just now. So this is the power of AI, you know. I started to worry about this kind of thing costing me my job, and the sad thing is I have to report on this. I have to keep reporting, to keep telling you the progress that AI is replacing me as a reporter. Maybe next time when there's someone looks like me, dressed like me, talks like me in this kind of video, it's not actually me anymore. Wow, there are so many companies over here. You know, now for those who just log in, this is the China International Supply Chain Expo. It is the first ever, it is the inaugural one that's happening in Beijing, China, the Chinese capital city. And now you can see the crowd. There are so many people here that's wondering what the supply chain looks like in China now. Also, there is this big international area that our colleagues will cover in the next few days. It's been so good, huh? And now, so enough about our phones and our computers, and now let's see something even more amazing. So this is from Alibaba, the company that you know is reorganizing the supply chain and also the logistics around the world. Now let's see what they have to say. Seems like they have been. Seems like chips is what they're interested in. RFID chips, and RFID chips are like the tags on products that machines can recognize. It seems like these are RFID chips. You know, a bit similar to the NFC features we use on our phones, but it's sticked on like products or even logistic packages. So I don't know much about this. I need someone to explain this to me. I'll have to look for someone to explain this to me. I had a reservation. Please, someone help me. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anyone here. Okay, now maybe I'll have to do the explanation. Now this is what I'm interested in this thing. So it's called Zhenyue 510. So it's called a high performance enterprise SSD controller chip. So basically, this is the main chip that's used in an SSD called solid state drive, or basically the hard drive, the next generation hard drive in our computers. So, and this is the controller. So you can see the picture over here. You can see the picture here. So this is the main controller, and these are the storage of our bits. You know, our data are stored in these black chips, and this one is the one in total control, telling the computer, that's getting the computer's instructions and get the data out of the storage. So this is the controller. It's the key part, one of the key parts in an SSD. And so from what I know from online data, show that this chip is based not on normal architecture. It's based on the open source RISC-V architecture. It is very different from what we use today, like ARM, like Intel's x86, or Long Arc from Lonson. So this is open source, like their technology, the RISC-V architecture's design is free for everyone to read. So they're creating an open ecosystem that everyone can join, everyone can enjoy for free. So this is something very different from the traditional way of building a chip. And Alibaba have been investing big money into this, and the U.S. is now, the U.S.-led West, the West is now looking at this company and trying to stop them from getting foreign parts. So it's part of the international business collision over here. Let's see if there are people that came.您好，我刚才约了一位老师在这边给我们讲一下那个，就是咱们这个物流相关的内容。
已经约过。
对，刚才你说。
稍等一下。
哎，稍等。Seems like the person's off duty and we're sending people to find him. So that guy talked a lot about how RFID changed their logistics, and we're going to wait for him to appear in this place. They seem to have realized who I am, and they're going to find someone here. So,
Hi.
hey, so you're going to do the explanation here?
Yes.
Cool.
Let me introduce you my colleagues. From CGTN.
Hello, it's Gong from CGTN, and I heard that you're using RFID technology to improve your logistics.
Yes.
Tell me more about this.
Okay. This is our RFID chip, which is widely used in the logistics industry.
Logistics industry.
It can greatly improve the efficiency of the logistic operations.
How is that?
When we move the goods into the warehouse or out of the warehouse, we can use it to get what things in the box, so we can very quickly to shorten the time.
So basically, this is ID tag.
Yeah, this is ID tag.
Like a sticker. Stick on the
Yeah,
package.
sticker to the package or to the box.
Okay, stick on the box. So machines will know what is inside.
Yeah, machine can read the message from the chip.
So the chip contains some data. It has data in it.
Yeah, contain the information of the goods of the package.
Okay, I get it.
And from it we can use where is the package is and what the stage the package is.
So it's traceable.
Yeah, it's traceable. Yeah.
So where do you apply this technology?
We can see our international logistics of Cainiao. It's one of the logistic department of Alibaba Group, and the RFID chip we are widely used in our international logistic industry.
So it's not happening only in China.
Yeah, from China to other countries global, and now we are covers more than 200 countries all over the world.
Wow, that's a lot of them. Like basically everywhere in the world.
Just like Europe, North Africa, and the Southeast Asian.
Those are crowded areas.
Yes, and we can deliver the package from China to the foreign consumer in as little as 5 days.
5 days.
Yeah, 5 days.
When I buy stuff from America, it usually takes a month and a half.
Yeah, we now as little as 5 days. And
but how can you make it so short?
We can it's A, B, C, D, 4 section, and use our information system, our technology,
And also with that RFID chip.
and our logistic infrastructure all over the world.
So you have
Combine
already
it.
built your infrastructure
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Faster.
Yeah, we have built 13 logistic infrastructure all over the world. 13.
Warehouses?
Just like German, France, England, American.
So you built by infrastructure, you mean warehouses and other stuff?
Yes, warehouses, mostly warehouses.
Mostly warehouses.
Yeah. And in the future, we hope to realize our vision of global 3-day delivery. It's our vision.
3-day delivery.
Yeah, 3 day.
I think when I buy stuff in China, sometimes it takes a bit longer than 3 days.
So it's our vision, not realized at this time.
So how long do you want to take to achieve this? I think everybody's eager to know.
Yes.
So like how long it will take for your company to realize this vision?
I think maybe 5 years later or 10 years later.
So maybe 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, it's
So you're still not sure yet.
a lot of work to do.
Okay. I can see that you're saying here that for $2 you can do delivery within 20 days.
Yes, because our company have so many demand, which is very fast and which they need very cheap. So we built cans of product to meet their demand. Just like if you can pay $2 for 20 days, and you can pay $5 for 10 days.
Okay. So put a bit more money into it, and you can get things much faster.
Yeah, you pay more money, you get more fast.
Okay, kind of get it. This is so cool. So basically you're basically like expanding your system in China into all over the world, right?
We mostly serve the companies in China who sells their things to other countries, from China to global.
It's like if there are many phone brands in China that is only available domestically. So they don't sell like phones to other countries, but through your logistics, we can so everyone in this world can buy like phones sold only in China.
Yeah, we can make the other people from other world to buy things and get very quickly delivery.
That's so cool. So I kind of get it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow. You see, that is the future they're describing for us. Global 5-day delivery. How amazing is that? For nearly a decade, I've been buying stuff from the US, from Europe, even from Japan. It usually takes a month to deliver. And I have to fill out different kind of forms to tell the custom that I am a logistic buyer, and I'm the legal buyer. So the application process takes very long, but it seems like they're going to make their way through in just 5 days. How amazing is that? So this is China's vision of the supply chain. Things we produce here, we use global technology and create amazing products, and finally deliver these things in front of your doorsteps in just a few days. How amazing is that? And this is what supply chain is doing for the world. I think that we're close to the end of this live stream. Thank you for watching. I'm Gong, the nerd of CGTN, and our colleagues in the next few days will tell you more about this exposition, about even more technologies. So see you for now, and see you tomorrow.